Hello everyone, welcome to SlipjointSawyer. Today we're going to be taking a look at another piece from Ryder. So grab the box here and you can see this is one from the black and blue series. It's the genuine blue bone with black liners. So you have the Ryder script at the top here with the RY spelling. You have black and blue on the front of the box here as well. We have the model number on the side here, which is RR2116. You have Ryder, the sort of information and their website on the back. And then on the very base of the box you have the sort of the Ryder black and blue, always high quality handmade pocket knives. You have the country of origins China and a cancer and reproductive harm for California, so that only really affects RJ, so unlucky RJ, that's for you. And this is the standard style magnetic closed box, so nice sort of snap on that, really nice presentation. The box keeps your knife sort of really well in transit, so even if it gets banged around a bit, it's a really sturdy box. You haven't got to worry about any damage to the knife. And then you open it up and then you're met with the Ryder reverse R, which would be on the tang stamp, and then inside you have the knife, and this is the Sowbelly Stockman. So we'll just grab the knife and take a look at that. So right from the start you can see here is this wonderful blue saw cut bone. You can see the sort of longer sort of gaps between the saw cuts up this end, and then it gets slowly gradually into less and less of a saw cut here, but you can see the really nice transition as well. What I'd really sort of call, I don't know, like a Caribbean blue. You know, you got this like really sort of turquoisey teal color into a deep blue in the middle and then back out again to the turquoise color on the outside. And you do have the flying squirrel or kind of a bomb shield there with the Ryder script on there. You do have the bolster on this one with pinched on either end, and on the base you just have the single line. Fit and finish on this is pretty good. Do have a little bit of gapping up here by the pivot, but no wobble on the blade, so not bothered about that. And there's no gapping in the middle with this main thing that holds the knife together. And then the tiniest little bit here down the bottom. But I got this on special offer at Heine Haynes. I believe I paid about £17 for this in the UK, which is an absolute bargain, and not going to get any complaints from me at all for that price. You can see on the back as well, the colour matches the front very well. It's always nice to see when there's a very sort of similar colour front to back. Again, you can really see those saw cut ridges in there. Really, really well done. Got the black G10 underliners with, you've got brass pins, I believe, or it might be nickel silver, and nickel silver bolsters. And this is the standard sort of Sowbelly design, so you can see the base curls out there with the same sort of blade you get from a Stockman. So we'll take a look at the main blade, which is a clip point. And you can see there it does have a mirror polish on it. You do have the Ryder reverse R tang stamp. You have a swedge and a very nice clean matte strike nail nick on there. Focus is being horrendous, and you can see a really nice grind on there as well. Nicely done, pretty symmetrical all the way around, really happy with that. And on the reverse as well, you can see that grind is really well done there as well. Do have the model number on the tang stamp, which is RR2116, and the country of origin is China. And then you see you have the 440A, which you can see on the blade if it'll focus. 440 razor sharp steel. Does come with a half stop on all these blades, and really nice walk and torque on this. It's definitely about a 7.5 pull. I mean, you can really hear that, and listen to the snap on the close. Excellent walk and torque on this. One I'd have no trouble using as a work knife, and the retention is really good on there. Really nice snap back into the lock position. Next up, we'll take a look at the sheep's foot blade. You can see again, swedge on the tip. Nice pretty even grind on both sides, maybe a bit heavier on the reverse and the front. And you have the back-to-back R tang stamp there again with the matte strike nail nick. Unfortunately, there is a little bit of blade rub on this, which is from the Spey blade rubbing when you close this, but you're getting 3 blades crammed into a very small gap, so I'm not going to complain too much about that. It's pretty standard for a Stockman. And on the reverse again, you've got that swedge, no sort of markings or anything like that on the back. Just nice, clean, plain blade. Again, really nice action on that. I'd say this one's about a 6 pull with a nice positive half stop, and then I snap into the close. And then finally we have the Spey blade. Not bad looking for a Spey blade. I do prefer the smaller ones to the longer ones. What you can see here, we have the reverse R tang stamp with the Rough Ryder script, the matte strike nail nick with the swedging, and then a very nice grind on this one as well. Again, a touch heavier on the reverse, but absolutely razor sharp out of the box, as were all the blades. And again, half stop. This one I'd say maybe the lightest pull of them all, but still probably about a 5.5 to a 6 pull, but still a very nice action on that. Really nice walk and torque. Very happy with this knife overall. So we'll take a look at the measurements of some of the blades. So we'll start with the Spey blade. So you can see we have a just under 2¼ inches of full blade length, and then a cutting edge of 1 3/4 just about. The sheepsfoot blade, we have a full blade length of just under 2, and then a cutting edge of just over 1.5, between 1.5 and 1 3/4. And then we have the main clip point blade coming in at just over 2.5, with a cutting edge of just under 2.5. So overall, really nice knife, fantastic traditional piece. If you want to pick up a bargain, definitely head over to Hiney and pick up some of these while they've got them in stock. There is this one, the Sowbelly, and there's also the larger Congress is also on sale there as well. So if you want either of those knives, definitely pick them up while you can. But there we go, guys. I hope you enjoyed my review of the Rough Ryder Black and Blue Series Sowbelly Stockman. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. It really does mean a lot to me. It's a nice sort of confidence boost that people leave me such great comments and they're really enjoying my stuff. And just a big thank you to everyone in the community who's helped me, especially John over at Thrifty Kniffy. We've become really good friends and I couldn't ask for anything more, really. So thank you all. Hope you enjoyed this. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.